What happened in the previous chapter was Caldo was able to quickly defeat Galbo using his washing powers. He helped spin Mashle's key, but at first, the three of them were still struggling with it. However, when he drank a bottle of honey, he seemed to have gotten a power-up and managed to slightly rotate the wind-up key for our protagonist. Elsewhere, Dot and Lance encountered Doom in a large room. There, they immediately showed their wings, but they were no match for Doom and they were easily defeated. When Doom was about to kill Dot, luckily, the Ames brothers arrived and prevented it. There was an exchange of attacks between Doom and Rain, but was only shown here that the two were still no match for him. When Doom was about to kill Finn, Orter arrived and was able to stop him. The two attacked at the same time, but Doom overpowered Orter. Orter tried to crush Doom using his sand, but unfortunately, Doom was gradually able to escape from it. Eventually, Doom escaped from his sand prison and he seemed to transform. He said that Orter had skills, but he was mistaken. He only had a slight advantage. In the end, Orter thought to himself that Doom was a monster. What's up, Onii-Chan? Welcome back to our manga recap series about Mashle, Magic and Muscles, a story mixed with Harry Potter and One Punch Man. So, let's start the video. In the exciting continuation of Mashle's story in the world filled with magic, we go to Caldo, Lemon, and Ochoa, who kept winding Mashle's wind-up key. They've been at it for so long, but they're still only at 30, leading Caldo to comment on their poor pace. At this rate, it would take them hours. As he continued to wind it, he wished that others would manage to prolong the situation. Let's go back to Doom, who's gone Super Saiyan 3. Whoopsie, wrong anime. Orter, Rain, and Finn were also preparing to face this powerful monster. Doom grabbed his sword and drew on the floor. He made a cross which puzzled our comrades. They stared at it, questioning its purpose. Orter said they would attack Doom from both sides, which Rain understood. They both charged, moving to either side of Doom. They unleashed magic on Doom. Doom attacked, but Orter managed to dodge. Orter prepared a counterattack, but Doom suddenly disappeared from his view. He appeared behind him in an instant. Doom swung his sword at him with great force. They both defended against this attack using their magic. However, when Doom's giant sword hit, their defensive magic couldn't stop it. Rain was worried there. Doom suddenly appeared beside him, grabbing his hand. He prepared to attack and soon hit him in the face with his sword. He started bleeding from his nose, and while still recovering, Doom launched another attack. He managed to deflect it but was still knocked back. He tried to stop his flight, but he crashed into Orter. They looked at each other, and before long, they noticed that they were standing on the cross Doom had drawn. They were shocked and realized that despite separating, Doom still managed to maneuver them towards that mark. Doom charged at them at incredible speed. They both tried to stop Doom's powerful attack, but it only showed how much they were being overpowered by this monster. Doom's attack went through and caused cuts on Orter and Rain. They both realized that Doom was too strong for them. He was fighting many enemies but wasn't even breaking a sweat. Their magic was drained from that fight. Their chances of winning was very slim. As they were losing hope, someone asked if it wasn't over yet. Orter and Doom turned there. As he walked, our other comrades also looked there. The man said that they did a good job standing firm. Orter commented that he was late. The man said that now he had arrived there, they could stop worrying. Because he was the greatest creation in all of humankind. As he introduced himself as Ryo Grants, Doom suddenly punched him in the face hard. He was knocked back by the attack. When Doom looked at his hand, it suddenly smoked. Our comrades were surprised and stared at what was happening. While Doom was looking at the smoke, he was suddenly hit by a laser in the face in an instant. It marked his cheek and he said that it was a beautiful introduction. He thanked Doom for helping him shine bright like a diamond. Doom found it intriguing. There was a stare down between the two powerful beings, and it seemed they were having a standoff. Ryo asked Doom, "Is it me or is it rather bright in here?" When Doom was about to answer, he just said, "Oh, my mistake." He was the only one radiating magnificent light. His fans are clearly smitten with him as they watch his livestream. Doom, on the other hand, questioned if he was the best that society could offer. Ryo claimed that he was indeed the strongest at the moment, but not only was he strong, he was also the most handsome and manly of all. This led to his fans becoming giddy, as if they were being pinched. Doom and the others had nothing to say about Ryo's boastful attitude. Ryo, flaunting his confidence, asked if they had nothing more to say, as it was typical for him to have such an effect on people. Doom commented that Ryo was truly crazy. Ryo immediately attacked with his lights. Doom responded by swinging his sword. He managed to block the attack, but Ryo was prepared and warned Doom not to look away, wanting his eyes to stay focused on him. Ryo unleashed a barrage of attacks on Doom. Ryo managed to push Doom back with his strength. Finn couldn't believe that Doom was on the defensive. Innocent Zero simply watched and explained that it won't work. Doom was supposedly the most skilled among his siblings. Whenever Doom saw a technique, he could instantly counter it. He was the only one with a chance of defeating Doom. In Doom's mind, Ryo was indeed fast. Ryo explained that once he started to heat up, he couldn't be stopped. As Ryo's attack approached him, Doom commented that it was indeed fast, but that was all Ryo was capable of. He managed to deflect the attack with his sword. Finn became anxious. Innocent Zero, however, commented that it was expected. It appeared that Doom was grazed by the attack. Innocent Zero commented again that this was Doom's end. Ryo attacked again with his lights. When Doom tried to parry it, he was unable to, resulting in a hit. Finn was surprised and even Innocent Zero's eyes widened. Doom wondered if he had made a mistake with his timing, as he took more damage than before. Ryo released another laser beam from his wand. Doom thought he might have overdone it. As Ryo's attack approached, he said he was sure he could stop it this time. However, it hit him again, taking him by surprise. He was taken aback. While Innocent Zero remained silent, Finn commented that each of Ryo's attacks was slowly becoming a direct hit. Orter explained that Ryo had always been like that. The stronger the enemy, the more he saw himself in a dire situation, the stronger his magic became. He attacked Doom again and tried to stop it. However, it solidly hit Doom's body. Ryo pushed Doom back with that extraordinary attack. Ryo declared that he would become even better from that point on. He noticed something in the smoke and stared at it. As Doom emerged from the smoke, he prepared to use his 70%. He plunged his sword into the ground and transformed again. Doom's muscles grew while his companions watched. After transforming, he explained that it had been a long time since he last unleashed that power. He geared up and immediately charged. However, as soon as he approached Ryo, he was easily hit with light magic. The hits left wounds on various parts of his body. Blood began to trickle from Doom's face. He stared at Ryo. Ryo explained that he had told Doom that once he started, he wouldn't stop. He was burning so hot that Doom should try not to get burned. The two powerful beings stared at each other again. Finn was amazed and said that Ryo indeed had an edge over Innocent Zero's eldest son. He was indeed the best magic user in the world. His fans were extremely excited about the events. Finn said that they had nothing to hold onto but despair, but now he could see the light. As his fans continued to cheer, Ryo said they were right. He was the bright hope of the world. This caused his die-hard fans outside to go wild. Ryo suddenly posed and said it was time for a photo op. Finn was taken aback and wished that Ryo wouldn't always be like that. In the next scene, Caldo, Lemon, and Ochoa continued to turn Mashle's wind-up key. After all this time, Mashle's meter of life was still at 30. Because of this, they thought they wouldn't make it in time with their current speed. Suddenly, the door was kicked open and Meliadel appeared, saying she was back. She immediately helped in turning Mashle's key, so now there were 4 of them struggling. They noticed that Mashle's meter was rising faster, so they continued. Mashle was still lying there. Let's go back to the battle between Ryo and Doom, with Ryo attacking once again. While Ryo was attacking, Finn noticed that Doom was closing in. Doom prepared to deflect Ryo's attack, but Ryo suddenly flicked his hand. This caused his attack to dodge Doom's counter. Because of that, the attack solidly hit Doom again. Doom commented that Ryo is truly a troublesome opponent. He claimed Ryo was disrupting his timing with fast attacks that changed angles and tempo. As he rushed in, he said he just needed to get closer. Suddenly, Doom changed his grip on his sword, holding it by the tip to extend his range of motion. He swung it, but it still didn't hit, and in response, Ryo cast Light's Absol. Doom was hit by many lasers, and he commented that Ryo's advanced techniques are fast. If he kept rushing in, it would open up his defense. He exclaimed that Ryo had no openings. He suddenly said that the last person who made him bleed was Innocent Zero, which surprised Ryo. Doom expressed his joy that Ryo could match him in a fight. Ryo questioned, "Match you?" Was Doom belittling him? After that, he released a small ball of light. Doom was puzzled. Ryo asked Doom if he knew that humans perceive the world using the 5 senses. Taste contributes 1%, smell 2%, hearing 3%, and touch 7%. And there's one sense that dominates. Vision accounts for 87% of our senses. He suddenly enlarged the ball of light and cast his second. He used Light Second Shine Prism. Like a diamond! And the entire place was wrapped in blinding light. Even our comrades couldn't see anything, while Doom just stared at it. Ryo released more small balls of light. He explained that he would use a variety of feints with different speeds to deliver attacks that Doom couldn't anticipate. And the key was that Doom wouldn't see it coming. Doom suddenly swung his sword, surprising Ryo. It hit Ryo's attack, and Ryo couldn't believe he deflected it. As a result, Ryo's attack went towards Finn. Ryo was worried, and Finn couldn't dodge because of the position of his feet. Because of that, Ryo decided to take his own attack. Doom was surprised. Ryo was hit in the shoulder because of that. He couldn't comprehend how Doom managed to deflect his second. Doom touched his mask and explained that he didn't mean to deceive him. Ryo seemed shocked at what he saw. Doom revealed his eyes and explained that he had been blind from birth. Even the people watching were surprised by the revelation. They worried again and commented that even the Light Visionary was no match. In the end, Doom put his mask back on and said now it was his turn to act. And that's where this video ends. Do you think that was Doom's comeback? Will Mash make it in time for that battle? Write your comments down below. If you want more anime and manga recaps, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on upcoming videos.